am better than Hamilton, much easier to get into. There is no background check required to join the private queue or a lottery to determine if you're physically true. I am cheaper than a scalper and I offer better seats with a total lack of judgment regarding your feet. So forget the founding fathers and the tedious debut. I am better than Hamilton and much easier to get into, yeah. The local supply is an image and pale with a collection of Carleton male who wish to discuss their emotional trauma and bore me with stories of med school and drama. But fresh off the bus from the plains of Nebraska are boys who could function as heat for Alaska. They haven't a notion of Kierkegaard's dread, but Lord, they look talented lying in bed. They're distinctively solid and mentally slow, and they don't give a damn about Andrew Cuomo
or the other one.
The Midwest is delivering its annual supply of biologically valid and nutritious pie, with a surplus of Illinois vigor and brawn. No drama, no issues with mama and testosterone. Oh my, I am warm and I am wet and I am waiting for you. I am better than Hamilton and much easier to get into. We don't need a duel to determine the state of the nation, just a willing participant prone to sudden inflation. I don't have an interval, darling, I go straight on through. A relentless performance dedicated strictly to you, with a climax that isn't a tragedy ending in death, but a mutual messy and sharp intake of breath. I am better than Hamilton and much easier to get into. So forget the red, white, and blue. I am better than Hamilton and much easier to get into. You can stand in line for hours to look at men in tights, so you can utilize an entrance of yummy and spice. I have vacancies immediately available now for the gentleman who knows his way around a plow. I am civic infrastructure, I am patriotic A. I'm the horniest mama who just needs to get laid. I don't need a turntable stage to create a station. I rely on a classic and brimming pelvic rotation. The imports from Dallas are looking for something with heat, not a history lesson set to a hip-hop beat. They want a production with sweat and a tangible plot, and I'm the only performer not throwing away my shots. So cancel the tickets and refund the tedious rap and settle me into you very accommodating laugh. I am better at Hamilton and much easier to get into. The rhythm is faster and the ending is true, and I promise that the climax is entirely about you. So discard the educational and embrace the obscene. I am the only attraction that is fresh and clean.
Well, clean enough.
I am better than Hamilton and much easier to get into. There's a breeder of cattle from north of St. Paul who is 6'11" and incredibly small in the regions of brain power, wit, and debate. And a delightful arrival from rural Ohio who's built like a bull and as dumb as a silo. He's bursting the seams of his flannel attire and ready to set the apartment on fire. With a stamina born of a diet of steak and a total refusal to culturally wake, he thinks that a pronoun is something you eat, which makes him a truly magnificent treat. Hamilton, come on, yummy boy, come tomorrow.